And if Kanye ever deletes my channel, I'll cry my eyes violet. Elizabeth Taylor. So Kanye gave me a copyright strike, not a copyright claim or a copyright notice. He gave me a copyright strike on my beat making channel, on my beats channel. And I'm going to show you that in a second, but I just want to say that I think a little bit of context is in order because I've gotten a lot of copyright claims in the past on that channel, especially on this channel too, especially since I've started reacting to like music. If you play the music, you're going to get a copyright claim, which is where they take the money from the video that you're making, you know, the AdSense that you would make from the video, and it goes to the person who's creating it. So for example, in the Life of a Showgirl reactions or the reaction to Redemption or Reputation, my bad, all that money that I would have made in AdSense goes to Taylor Swift, which makes sense. I'm using her music to make content. It's Creative Commons, so I'm allowed to use it, but I'm not allowed to make money off of it because I don't own the copyright claim. And that's happened in a lot of instances on that channel as well. Sometimes I'll do a video essay where I need to demonstrate something from, say, Travis Scott. So I'll need to play a Travis Scott song. I'd never done it with Kanye, but I'd done it with a bunch of other artists. The B-roll, for example. So like I got copyright claim for using B-roll from Jid. I got copyright claim for using music from Rihanna or Travis Scott to demonstrate points that I was teaching and stuff like that. And so funny enough, I think this was actually the first instance of me ever having anything from Kanye on that channel. And that's the first time I've ever gotten a copyright strike ever. And it was from Kanye, and it was from something that I had posted months ago. And we'll get to that in a second, but I still think a little bit of context is in order. I am a huge Kanye fan. This is the vinyl to Dark Fantasy, which I bought right before he started being an absolute psychopath in the media, because the thing I always say, and you might have heard me say it in a video before, is that he made Dark Fantasy. This album absolutely changed my perspective on music. It was not the first Kanye that I came across, right? But that album changed my perspective on music. I mean, it's so powerful, and I love this vinyl. I love everything about it. I love everything that comes with it. It came with posters. It came with, 3 different vinyls. The album is split up and sequenced perfectly in there, and I love it. And I said to myself when I bought it, no matter what this guy does, I'm going to be able to separate the art from the artist because this has changed my life. I love 808s. I love Graduation. I even enjoyed The Life of Pablo and Ye. Whole time he was losing his mind, I was defending him. There were times where I got into arguments with women that I was dating, with family members, defending this absolutely bizarre behavior that he was demonstrating, right? I was a fan all along. I was a diehard Ye fan. I was a diehard fan of Yeezy and everything that he was doing. But it's getting to the point where I can not do that anymore. It has gotten to the point where I cannot do that anymore. I can no longer separate the art from the artist because his maliciously negligent and destructive behavior has directly affected me and what I have going on in my life. I have put over half a decade of effort into that channel. Thousands of videos, literally millions of views, lives changed and lives impacted from that content. And Kanye West got up one day and decided to copyright strike a video that was 6 months old because I wanted to share his music because I was passionate about it. It seems very odd, right? And so I kind of wanted to just make this video. The copyright strike happened last night, and I thought about making a video just when I was like in the moment and just kind of trying to capture like how I felt about it in terms of like the passion and the emotion. But I decided to wait, take some deep breaths, actually journal about it and really think and sit on it. I still wanted to make this video for a specific reason, which I'll get to in a second, as well as showing you the exact copyright claim. But I really wanted to sit and think, okay, this has happened to me from my favorite artist, basically one of my favorite artists ever, if not my favorite artist. He's the person who introduced me to my actual love and passion of music. He's the reason I became a musician full time. He's the reason I got into music production. And that is why I became a music producer full time. My job is literally music production. And that was inspired by Kanye West. But I can no longer be a fan of Kanye West on top of him being a xenophobe. And this is not me slandering Kanye West. This is just fact. On top of him being a racist, on top of him being anti-Semitic, on top of him being a homophobic individual, now he's trying to hurt individual creators. It's not a copyright claim. It's not a takedown notice. Without warning, he struck my channel. And if I get 2 more strikes in 90 days, that channel will be deleted forever. Over half a decade of work gone because Kanye is randomly copyright striking my content. And another thing that's interesting is that the type of content that he struck on my channel is widely pervasive on the platform. So why is there not a blanket strike on this type of content if Kanye is striking this content? And why not do takedown notices? Why try to destroy people's passions and in some instances livelihoods? I'm lucky that my livelihood doesn't come from YouTube, but I'm still passionate about the channel. That doesn't change anything about that. I'm still passionate about the channel. Why not issue takedown notices? I've seen people issue insane copyright claims, but they'll start with a takedown notice before just, immediately getting into striking someone's channel. Kanye and his team literally struck my channel. That is on a level of violence that I cannot excuse anymore because it's coming directly to me. I can't separate the art from the artist because the artist has come to me. The artist has attacked me. The artist has brought the violence to my front door and I can no longer ignore it. Now, I don't know what's going on with Kanye. I don't know what's going on with Kanye's team. And at the end of the day, I still wish Kanye the best. He has impacted my life creatively and artistically in a way that I will always be grateful for. I do not believe that I would have the passion for music and the passion for art and the passion for creativity and genuinely the eloquence to share and put that on display if it had not been for Kanye. But the Kanye we have now, the Kanye that I see now, is not the Kanye that gave that to me. Yes, he made Dark Fantasy, but he also gave me a copyright strike for absolutely no reason. He brought the violence to my front door. So I have to fundamentally denounce Kanye as someone that I am a proud supporter of. Not only am I not a proud supporter of him, I vehemently reject Kanye and everything he brings to the table. I don't care that he made Dark Fantasy anymore. I will not be listening to Dark Fantasy ever again. I will never be supporting him with not just my energy, not just my money. Now, mind you, I bought his albums from iTunes. I bought vinyls. I went to concerts when he came to Houston. Still remember Yeezus in Houston 2013 was crazy. I will never do anything like that again. If Kanye is a part of the headline, I'm not doing it. If he's a lowliner, I'm not going to the festival. I'm not putting any more money in Kanye West's pocket. I'm not giving any more attention to Kanye West. When I do make another video essay on that channel, no topics on Kanye West will be covered. I will not listen to Kanye's music because I will not give him my spiritual energy anymore. I will never make another video about Kanye. You know what's crazy? The next album I was going to react to on this channel was going to be Ye by Kanye. But I don't want to put, not only do I not want to put any Kanye related content out anywhere on the internet ever again, I just don't want to listen to that shit. My Bully review that's on this channel, I deleted it because I don't even want to give him the chance, first of all, to copyright strike another one of my channels. But on top of that, I don't want any more Kanye West tied to my spirit. I've supported this man. I have defended this man. I have gone out of my way and received backlash for being on his side. And I get that he might not have done this personally, but for him to just be randomly issuing blanket copyright strikes, not takedown notices, not claims, which any other sane artist is doing. They're just claiming the content, which makes sense. He randomly strikes my channel, even though it's not a uniform disciplinary action that his copyright team is taking. It's at random, right? So let's get into the copyright claim. So here is the copyright claim. Your video has been taken down from YouTube. Ye, Last Breath V1. Now, this is a single from his Bully album that was never released, but was released, and then he took it down, right? And I understand claiming this. I even understand issuing a takedown notice. I even understand not wanting people to repost your stuff. The reason I reposted it was because I wanted to share it with people because he ended up deleting the album, which I said in the description and pinned comment of that video. Not only that, if you go to YouTube right now and you search Bully Kanye West, you're going to see it posted on a bunch of different channels, right? There's people who've got this album posted in full. There's people who are posting some of his other garbage, anti-Semitic music in full, getting millions of views that have not been copyright stricken. YouTube should remove this in totality because that's insane, right? But Ye is not removing this on the same basis that he struck my channel for, right? And there's many, many instances of this. You can scroll and find it forever throughout his entire discography, especially stuff recently. And yet Kanye West randomly issues not a takedown notice, not a claim, but a legitimate copyright strike on my channel. We received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law. We removed your video from YouTube. And this came from Yeezy LLC, not some random guy, not some random publishing company. This is coming directly from the copyright office of Kanye West. And now my channel has a copyright strike, not a claim, not a warning, not a takedown notice. And if I get 2 more, they will literally delete my channel, which has thousands of videos and millions of views. And so to prevent that from happening, I should not upload videos containing copyrighted content. Now, I'm going to keep making videos that have copyrighted content under the fair use and Creative Commons rules and laws, but I will never make the mistake of posting in general anything that is not at least creatively edited in some way, shape, or form. So at least me adding my reaction, maybe that's what it is, except it doesn't make sense because other people are posting Kanye's music and other people do stuff like this to artists like Taylor Swift, Travis Scott, Rihanna. This happens all the time. So this is very interesting that this is coming from Kanye West's copyright office. But more specifically, I will never post anything related to Kanye for 2 reasons, which I've been kind of threading throughout this video, but I would like to capstone with. The first reason is that I don't want to come into contact with his copyright office again. I don't know what is going on with this, but I don't want anything to do with it. But secondly, and more importantly, I'm done with this maniac who isn't satisfied with putting out violence into the world and influencing his fandom with violence, but will in some instances literally bring the violence to the front door of his fans and his biggest supporters. So I will never listen to Kanye West again. If I'm in the car with my friend, I'm going to tell them to turn that shit off. I'm going to be reacting to Miss Americana next. I hope to see you in that video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section about this situation. Like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.